Guys, we got good news yesterday as the Cubs, some of their top starters are on the way back. Edward Cabrera and Matt Boyd returns, and here is what Taylor McGregor had to say about Edward Cabrera yesterday on Twitter. She tweeted, Edward Cabrera will start Saturday for the Cubs. He's been on the IL since 5/21 June 21st. And guys, this is very good news. Cubs top starter returns. Edward Cabrera returns from the IL. He has definitely been missed. And the reason why I say that is just because you didn't know how long Colin Ray, who wasn't on the opening day roster, you didn't know how long it was going to be that this starting rotation can actually hold up. And they've done pretty well. We'll look at what they're doing this season so far, but they have so well. But Edward Cabrera has definitely been missed, as well as Matthew Boyd. I feel like this rotation needs Edward Cabrera and Matthew Boyd in it in order for this rotation to be successful. Edward Cabrera, yes, he has struggled, but I feel like he does give this rotation a little bit more depth than it currently has as of right now. And guys, if you are still here with me, I just want to tell you guys thank you so much. And also, as well, please share and subscribe if you are loving everything that Just Another Year Chicago Cubs is doing. We are on the road to 1.3K followers. We need 8 more followers left. So if you guys can, please just share and subscribe to anyone who is a Cubs fan and doesn't know about Just Another Year Chicago Cubs yet. Let's take a more in-depth look at what Edward Cabrera is doing for the Cubs so far this season. He has pitched 54 innings, has 4 earned runs, has an ERA of 4, started 10 games, strikeouts 47, win loss is 3-2. Now, I wouldn't really put that 3-2 win loss record on him a lot, just because it was during when this Cubs team was struggling. Astros, PCA missed that ball, and everything kind of went down from there. If you guys can remember that Astro game, so I really wouldn't put down Edward Cabrera. I felt like he's been pitching a little like way better than what his stats show just from an eye test, right? I would say he's fine. He just has to keep the walks down. I mean, this whole team has to keep the walks down. But a guy who does lead the Cubs with uh, let the least amount of walks on the team just because he hasn't played much is Matt Boyd. Now, Matt Boyd returns question mark. The reason why I put a question mark by it is just because Matt Boyd is close to returning after his start in Iowa. Matt Boyd will be back, but the Cubs, I think, just wanted to take a little precautionary things with Matt Boyd and kind of just play it safe. Don't pitch him back in the big leagues just yet until we make sure everything is all right and good. And I totally agree. And this is what Taylor McGregor had to say as well about Matthew Boyd returning to the Cubs. Cubs Matthew Boyd will start Saturday with the Iowa Cubs, then return to the big league team, assuming everything goes well. So, like I said, assume everything goes well, Matt Boyd would be fine. Here's a little bit of what Matt Boyd has done so far this season as well. He's played 5 games, has a win-loss record of 2-1, has an ERA of 6, innings pitched 24, strikeouts 31, to walk 6. Obviously, Matt Boyd hasn't played that much, so that's why he leads the team with the least amount of walks. But Matt Boyd was struggling. I feel like, you know, he will be okay, especially since he has been and doing his rehabs. His velocity on his fastball has increased, so that's really good news to hear. But I feel like Matt Boyd will be okay, and that ERA will just come down. It's a lot of home runs that this team has given up, but I feel like the stint with Matt Boyd, kind of revamping some things, kind of tweaking things, fine tuning. I feel like that ERA will go down. I feel like he will be okay and he'll return to the all-star Matt Boyd that we have seen last year. Guys, also, now I'm going to take a deeper approach. The Cubs pitching needs to be healthy in June in order for this Cubs team to be okay, to be fine. They have to remain healthy until these bats start coming around, because really I think the main struggle for this Cubs team isn't the pitching per se, because I feel like they've held up fine and as far as you needed them to hold up. The problem is the bats, and the pitching will help out the bats as long as they keep the opposing team down to the least amount of runs. That's the name of the game, right? And I think they'll be fine. The unsung hero of this team this year has been Ben Brown, who has been absolutely killer. And I feel like once Edward Cabrera and once Matt Boyd returns to the rotation, I feel like they should send Jameson Taillon to the bullpen rather than Colin Ray, because me personally, I feel like Colin Ray has had a better season than Jameson Taillon. Jameson Taillon leads the league in home runs allowed with 19. And I just feel like JMO doesn't give you the best chance to win when he is on the mound, just because of how many home runs he gives up. But that's just my opinion. Let's take a look at actually what the rotation is doing so far. So obviously I had Edward Cabrera and Matt Boyd in there. This is before, or this is currently, and Imanaga, who obviously has pitched the most, has been the most healthy outside of Colin Ray and Jameson Taillon. 70 innings pitched. ERA is 4.37, 69 strikeouts. And you see with like all of these pitchers, the problem is the walks. Like I said, Matt Boyd, the only one who doesn't walk, but obviously he hasn't played that much. And then you have Colin Ray as well with the 5-3 record. That's what I mean by I feel like Colin Ray will give this team the best chance to succeed by staying in the rotation rather than Jameson Taillon, who has 21 walks and pitched 66 innings and have an ERA of 5.1. Even though JMO did pitch very well yesterday, I feel like he still struggles in some areas as far as command and obviously giving up the home run ball. And then also you have that Edward Cabrera right here with his ERA. That's a 4. I feel like it will go down once he's been out with IL. He's been fine-tuning, tweaking some things. I think he'll come back and be fine. Just has to lower those walks. Strikeouts are fine. This team strikes out players. They just walk a lot. And I think that is the problem. I think they will figure it out once everyone comes back and once this rotation gets healthy again. Guys, I just want to say thank you so much to every single person that is subscribing, commenting, sharing with everyone. With just another year Chicago Cubs we are doing over here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss any news and analysis from just another year Chicago Cubs. And as always, you guys make sure you fly to W and go Cubs go.